Coffee Time with Officer Fox, guest starring Officer Perryman. My dog got tasered.
And I still ended up the first car on a carjacking. Um, Even though there's a strict rule, and mostly it's the canine rule. It's us. We don't ever want to be the first car because if a ram or a pit maneuver needs to be made, or if there's an accident between the suspect vehicle and the chasing car, you don't want it to be your canine car. Those cars are equipped with cages for the dogs, extra things, door poppers, things like that. Or here we'll be second car. We'll call it.
Yeah.
We're right there. That and that the dog doesn't get hurt. I don't get hurt. So the second car is a big thing for the canine unit. Never the first car. But of course, with me, here we are, carjacking in the industrial area. A guy, and it's weird because it was really late at night, like 1, 2 in the morning. Guy gets carjacked. So the first thing in the industrial area, first thing you're thinking is, this is a setup. It's an insurance scam, something like that. But no, it was with a gun. And I guess this group of idiots, decided some of the good cars are out there in the industrial area. These people working late at night in their jobs, in their business buildings. Carjacks this guy, takes off, hits the freeway. Me sitting where I always sat, A Street and 880, I catch the car. And we're chasing it into Oakland again because that's where all good chases end. And I'm trying hard not to be the first car. I'm trying to drop back. But again, it's midnights. Unless the sergeant or the lieutenant, or you have like an older guy that hates people and doesn't want to work during the day on your team, you're pretty much it. And I was a canine, so I worked nights. Canines in Hayward didn't work during the day unless they were in trouble. So I was working nights and I'm chasing this car and I keep trying to drop back and I can't. So now I'm first car. So we come off onto Davis again, where all good pursuits end, and I end up pitting him. And when I pit him, he spins and then I go in front of him, but then he bounces off the center median, gains control again, starts to go. And so I believe it was my lieutenant, ends up pitting him again and pitting him up against the median. And then I trap his front left fender. And I crawl out of my car with my dog over the hood of my car and just launch him in because the guy's got a gun. Oh. And it's on the seat. He's reaching for it, he's scrambling for it. And it was right about the time we got those tasers, and everybody had one. And of the, I think, 8 cars that were with us, all 8 of them lit off those fucking tasers and electrocuted me. Electrocuted my dog, my poor dog, going for a bite on this guy. And I had just gotten him. It was my second canine. And he gets electrocuted going after this guy. So we had to work through that for like, I think 2 months, because he thought he was going to get electrocuted if he bit anybody. But yeah, everybody that had shown up, we pinned this guy and he's scrambling for the gun. He's scrambling because it had fallen onto the floorboard of the passenger side. And he's reaching for it. And I'm loading my dog in because his window was either down or shattered. I don't know. But I'm trying to plant my dog in to just grab a hold of him so that we can yank him out. And literally all you hear is almost a simultaneous pop. And at that pop, prior to the taser, used to mean gunshot, right?
Yeah.
But no, this was like 8 tasers going off, which gives you 16 lines and prongs, and I get hit, my dog gets hit, this guy gets lit up like a Christmas tree. And I'm like, motherfuck, like, you don't bring a taser to a dog call. I was so pissed. So my poor dog is like, let's go. I scoop him up, we pull away, and I pissed off. And everybody's just like electrocuting this guy. And I'm all, okay. And I think it was after that. And there were so many things learned from tasers when we first got them. You know, the big one being it's not your gun. Don't wear it on the same side as your gun because you're shooting people instead of tasing them. Yes, you know, there's the serious part of it, but I think the less serious part of it is one taser per call. Like, call out your taser guy. Nobody else draw that thing because we were lighting each other up like nobody's business on these major events. And I was the beast of that.